Yeah, we work with children from 10 to 18, and it's around neglect and abuse and issues affecting by poverty. So we're a national charity, so this will actually go towards the work that we do as well.
Excellent.
Thank you.
That's great. I understand you've travelled all the way from
Yes,
Lichfield.
I work in our Midlands office,
Yes.
so that covers, and we had links with the Wolverhampton Mosque has been really supportive with us, and the Birmingham Mosque as well, so it's really good.
You know the Ahmadiyya community.
Yes,
there.
yeah, so I
great.
came on the walk as well, so it was really
You
good.
came on the walk as well?
I did,
In
I did,
Newham? Oh,
yes,
so you came
yes,
all the way down?
yeah.
Excellent. How
It
did
was
you
really
find
good.
the walk that day then?
Amazing. So many people, so many people walking, and I was amazed how good it was marshalled and how organised it was. Absolutely, and looking forward to next year's.
Yeah. Hopefully what that you do.
Tremendously, because that cheque is actually going to help us to do some of the refurbishment in our refuge. So at the moment we need to put new furniture in, and we need to buy things for the women as well, essential items like bedding, towels and that kind of stuff. So really that money is actually a lifeline to us at the moment.
Right. Okay, that's really great. And we will be doing other charity walks in hopefully next year. In fact, we're planning to do another charity walk.
So we hope we'll be able to have more volunteers. It was actually very short notice last time, so we weren't really aware, and unfortunately it just so happened that we couldn't get many people together. But if the walk goes ahead next year, then hopefully we will do.
And you are in contact with the local community in Waltham Forest through our
We
branch
are,
here?
yes.
Because obviously wherever we can help, please do let us know
Absolutely.
if we can help you in any way.
We've had a lot of support from yourselves actually, especially around Eid. We get a lot of support for the children, so we always welcome that. Thank you.
And this sort of event, I think you were saying earlier that this should be.
I think
it should be increased in
It should.
awareness of it.
I feel the work that you've done is really tremendous. When you look at the situation around Islamophobia at the moment, I think the work that this organisation has done has really promoted Islam, and to be able to put something together like this, and especially for mainstream organisations and charities to see the work that Muslim communities doing, not just for other Muslim organisations but for everybody. So I think this really deserves a lot of recognition and publicity as well.
Well, we corporately support the British Legion by selling merchandise at our till points, but we were very privileged to be invited to host the Poppy Appeal and be the champion retailer to launch it in Kingston. I was contacted by Peter and one of his fundraisers, and we are absolutely happy to support and look after volunteers in the 2 weeks up to Remembrance Sunday.
Okay, so Peter thought that you got dragged in today then.
Yeah.
And I understand you were actually there with us during the Charity Walk for Peace, and you were part of the event and being here today. How do you feel after being in that walk?
I support you in many things. I have a great friend here, Aman Khan. I met a man a couple of years ago. He came to Cobham Services to sell poppies for me. And we became great friends, and from there we took part in the Charity Walk for Peace, which I go along, I take our gazebo, we make sure everybody has water and a drink for the day. And then a man took on the Poppy Appeal organiser post in Kingston. And we asked Marks and Spencer's basically to help support, to help be with us, and they stepped forward and said, yeah, we'll do anything we can. So they looked after the guys from your community. They had free cups of tea, cups of coffee and food, for which we're extremely grateful. But most of all, it made a friendship. And we've been invited back next year to Marks and Spencer. We will go with a man, with your team, and we'll take part in the Poppy Appeal together.
Well, extending the friendship to Marks and Spencer, you've actually joined the community as well in selling poppies. Can you tell us a bit more about that, your involvement there?
Absolutely, we're really proud to be part of the community. Plan A is one of our values. Working with charities and partners is something that we're really passionate about, and it's also something our customers really buy into. The poppy, the symbol of the poppy, the peace and everything that it means is very healing for communities, and playing our part is something that we're really proud to do. And Kingston is quite a diverse community, and we wanted to really offer a really good hand to you and your team and work together. And you're absolutely right, we will be inviting you back next year, and it's a partnership that we hope to build on and make stronger and bigger. and we're very well supported by the Mayor, the Deputy Mayor, so we hope to invite you again to launch the Poppy Appeal in Kingston.
Wonderful. And obviously with yourselves there, because it is your community running the Poppy Appeal.
Yeah, this is a three-way partnership where everyone's working together.
Teamwork.
And I think being here today, the three partners in this community must feel great. I mean,
It's
how are
lovely.
you feeling at the end of this whole thing?
Oh, I feel very proud, very privileged to be invited here, and I think a lot of myths have been dispelled for me as well. I didn't realise how generous this community was, and I think that's a perception that not many people have, and I'm absolutely overwhelmed by the amount of money that you've raised, and I definitely think it's changed my perception today.
And because you've been involved with the community for quite a while with previous events, previous fundraising events, you clearly have a good perspective on the Ahmadi Muslim community. Despite the fact that Muslims generally have bad press, we always hear bad things. We don't know if we see an event like this on BBC or ITV. So, what is your take, Hal?
Me, bad press, I just ignore it. We've all got bad people. Every community has bad people. The people here are the good ones, and these are the people that speak for everybody. And I'm proud to have a friendship. We'll get stronger and we'll get better. It's the only way forward.
That's great. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you enjoy
Brilliant!
it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
The rest of the day.
No, I think you need the message out there bigger and wider, and I think people would be really proud to be associated with your community. I certainly am. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Enjoy the rest of the day.